Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we're going to talk a little middleweights. We're going to talk about a little middleweight circus that's going on a little bit, right? But I ain't going to I ain't going to do them like that. But it is what it is. You got a little Canelo and you got Gennady Golovkin, all right? These guys right here are supposed to be fighting, right, real soon, right, in September or whatever. Now, it's not happening, right, because of things that's going on of late in the negotiations. Now, listen, we know that the fight on May the 5th didn't happen because Canelo failed a drug test twice, right? So, obviously, they have to wait to the next Mexican holiday because of Canelo, right? So, the negotiations seem to be falling through lately because Gennady Golovkin wants a 50-50 deal instead of the 65-35, which he agreed upon. And most people, including the WC president, but we'll get to that another time. It's just basically saying that, what's up, Canelo, Golovkin? You agreed to these, to this situation, basically, to the purse split or whatever. You agreed to that before. And Golovkin's just basically saying, hey, man, the dude is doped and I'm the champion. Why am I agreeing to 65-35? Right? Most cases, I would probably say both guys are right here a little bit, but I'm leaning more towards Gennady Golovkin right now, and it's about 85% to 15% here, right? Gennady Golovkin has every title in the middleweight division except for the WBO, and Canelo's the A side versus him. Why? Why? Because he has fans? So, no, Golovkin is right here, right? It should be at least 50-50. Right? This entitlement to Canelo. Why? You didn't win the first fight, Canelo. You haven't beaten any other middleweight, and he doesn't have a title. Why is he getting more money than Gennady Golovkin? For what reason? Other than some fans that's following him blindly. Then we have to stop with the blindly fans and the casual fans. Canelo has no reason to get more money than Gennady Golovkin at all. If you're talking about merits in the ring. Is Canelo before he got to middleweight? Before he got to middleweight, was he the best 154 pounder? Now, guys, you know what's up. Much props to the guys who subbed here. You have to hear some of these things over and over, right? But let's be real. Is Canelo the best 154 pounder? No, he wasn't. There were both Charlos there at the time. Laura was there at the time. He has Laura issues. And if you ask me, don't even ask me, because he has Trout issues, if you ask me, with open scoring. But nobody's asking me. We got it. But he wasn't the best 154 pounder. So he goes up, right? And he has people fighting him at 155 pounds because he really can't even get back down there. But he doesn't want to go up to 160. So he has people coming up in weight. Then he comes down and fights somebody bigger and has them coming down where they'd never been before, and that's Julio Cesar Chavez. He hasn't fought anybody at 160 pounds at all. Nobody except for Golovkin. And he's the Ring Magazine the Ring Magazine middleweight champion because Ring Magazine, of course, is owned by Golden Boy. But it doesn't matter. These things in boxing are ridiculous. He has no reason to get more money than Gennady Golovkin in this fight, like at all. He hasn't done anything in the past to warrant that, or anything recently to warrant that. He has and then you top it off with a positive doping test twice, and we still want to pay him more because his name is Canelo. That's the problem with boxing. There's no reason. Everybody should be like, first of all, Canelo, you shouldn't even fight Golovkin. After being doped, go fight one of these other monsters first. Because there's a lot of them. A whole bunch of them. Go fight a Charlo. Get that out the way. Then you can help Golovkin by getting one of his mandatories out the way, making this fight significant. And Gennady Golovkin, you go fight somebody like Darren Chico or those Jacob issues that you have. Then we'll get back to this fight. And then it could probably be a big fight. But because you've beaten somebody of substance, either one of you. But in this case, Gennady Golovkin is right because at least he can say, I have titles. What does he have? And now everybody's going to start talking about fan base. Who cares about that? Fan base. Really? Because fan base, that's the top 3 letters in fanatic. Because no one's asking pertinent questions to Canelo. Same thing with Joshua with Deontay Wilder negotiations. It's ridiculous at this point. Some fans just follow. That doesn't mean boxing pundits, you need to stop with it. Like Canelo and Golovkin, some kind of big fight with all these people that you know are better than them, or at least as good as them, that are right there that you just will fail to mention. No, in this particular case right here, Gennady Golovkin should be the A side, and by far, really. But we won't even, we acting like, yeah, but people telling him to fight him and agree to that. Golovkin don't agree to nothing. But the reason why you thinking about it is because you know if you don't, you're gonna have to fight somebody of substance that's probably, in your opinion, better than him for less money. That's why you even thinking about it. Because normally a man would say right now, man, the hell with that guy. Right? You ain't getting more money than me. I'm the champion here, and you what are you? Ring does not count. They that's Golden Boys book or magazine, right? That's Golden Boys magazine. We don't care what who's in their rankings, do you? I know no brothers do, especially after them racist emails. So no one cares until they have addressed them racist emails. Anything affiliated with Golden Boy, you have your antenna up. I don't really care what they say, what Ring magazine has to say about anything. It's not the boxing Bible to me. There's enough evidence right now to know there's not. Why would you have Canelo up there? You should have him as far away from anything at the top as possible so he can fight somebody, but you don't. Yes, that's Golovkin. Canelo is with Golden Boy. Ring Magazine is Golden Boy owns it, so obviously he's going to be there. So with knowing all of that is what we don't like about boxing. No, Canelo Alvarez should not be the A side in the negotiations with Gennady Golovkin. No way he should be. But if he is going to be and you can't agree on 50-50, then don't. I hear they telling Gennady Golovkin, hey, well, you have fun fighting your mandatories, right? Then Canelo, have fun fighting anybody of substance. But let me tell you about both of these guys, what's going to happen, right? Golovkin's going to fight Murata, the regular champ, right? Because he's not going to fight Charlo. He's not going to fight Darren Chico. He's not going to fight Jacobs. So they're going to look for Murata. And your boy Canelo is going to fight, right? He's going to fight your boy Spike O'Sullivan. That's what's going to happen. That's what they're going to do. There won't be no Billy Joe Saunders either. Don't let them, don't let them fool you. They said right after that fight with David Lemieux with Billy Joe Saunders, we're not fighting Billy Joe Saunders because he's a runner. Basically saying he's good. When people are called runners, that means, oh, he won't stand there and let me hit them. That's sour grapes. But Canelo shouldn't have said that because that's exactly what he used against Gennady Golovkin, which we call boxing. People who have sour grapes that have no movement and can't hang with them will call it running. Right? It is what it is. So that's what's going to happen. Remember, I told you, Canelo will say, okay, if we don't fight Golovkin, we're going to fight Spike O'Sullivan. Golovkin, if we don't fight Canelo, we're going to fight Murata. Remember, I told you. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.